Hello. So, I want to tell you one of the most important things that I learned in my journey to become mentally healthy. And this is something that I actually only learned recently, and it accelerated my progress. Like, I had been doing life wrong this entire time until I learned how to do this. If you're here with me right now, you might be struggling to get mentally healthy. You've been bombarded with advice, some of it condescending, maybe even contradictory, and you're frustrated that even when you do your best to follow the advice, you still don't feel better. It can leave you feeling like you're the problem. You're doing all this inner work to change yourself. Like, okay, I have to notice my thoughts, then practice accepting them. Then I have to regulate my nervous system. Then I have to reframe my thoughts. The point is that it's all inner stuff, sometimes even to the point of putting pills inside your body. Okay, but don't get me wrong, because the inner world absolutely is important. But, and this was my experience, it might not be true for everyone, the inner work wasn't getting me all the way to where I wanted to be because there were still things in my external environment that were hurting me. So I could do internal work until the cats came home. But without important external changes, my progress was painfully slow. So here's the most important thing I learned this past year that accelerated my growth. Sometimes it's not you who needs to change. Sometimes it's your environment. Sometimes no amount of inner work will heal you if environmental conditions that are causing distress do not change. And I want to emphasize this is not true for everything. And it doesn't mean that you should just start cutting things and people out of your life, okay? Or try to change people, okay? We can't control other people. That's not what this is. Let's do like a really basic example. For me, it meant saying no more often. Sometimes when my husband asks me to go out to a party or an event after a work day, I want to say yes to make him happy. But if I'm feeling drained from my work day, the environment that I need is more like cuddling on the couch with cats and not awkwardly socializing with people I barely know. Obviously, there are more extreme examples, like an environment that is straight up abusive and causing you pain. No amount of inner work is going to solve that problem. But environment matters even in the less extreme cases, like the party example. We just don't think about it because it isn't extreme. We think, well, it's not a room made of knives, so might as well just suck it up and do it. The weird biological truth is that if you are stressed about doing it, it might as well be the room made of knives because your nervous system can't tell the difference. All it knows is that you are stressed, and it reacts the same way whether that party is in a regular old living room or the stabby room. And every time you push your nervous system into that zone, it builds up over time. It's okay to say no, even to something you think you should be able to do because it's quote unquote easy or will make someone happy. It's okay to change your environment instead of always trying to change yourself. In fact, listening to what your brain and body are telling you, particularly when they're stressed, and then respecting and honoring that is going to get you to much healthier places much faster, as opposed to pushing through all the time just because you think you should be able to. And sure, there's going to be things in your environment that you have no control over and you can't change. We all have things like that. What I'm saying is that every change you can make is going to help to relieve the pressure on your nervous system. It's not an on off switch, it's more like a volume knob. You don't actually have to change everything. You have a lot more power in your life than you might think. And just because you can't change everything doesn't mean you can't change some things. And even small changes make a big difference over time. So I'm wishing you guys the best of luck on both your internal and your external work. And if you like my videos and want to help me continue to be able to make them, please do one of the following things. So first, there are monetary supports linked in the description. These are a GoFundMe account for my vet bills, a Ko-fi account where you can send me a coffee or a tip, and then the option to book a 30-minute virtual chit chat with me. Just remember that I am a peer, I am not a therapist. There are also non-monetary supports, so you can like and comment on this video. The comment is very important. Please don't think that it isn't. Very few people are commenting, and it does impact the algorithm. To those of you who have commented, you are amazing. I see you. Thank you for the help. And finally, if you use Reddit, I would really appreciate if you could share one of my videos in a relevant subreddit. I keep wanting to get my videos on there, but honestly, Reddit just kind of scares me, and I worry that if I self-promote too much, I'm going to get banned. So if there's anything that I've made that has helped you, it would be amazing if you could share it on Reddit with other people. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So thank you again for your kindness and for being here, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye. Bye.
Good luck.
Thank you.
You want me to stand in the background?
No. Go away.
Go away.
What are you doing? That was really cute. That's going in the bloopers for sure. The bloopers, because she's blue. Blue, stop. Oh my god. Oh, Georgie, were you worried about me? Were you worried about me? Because I face planted? Yeah. Man, for the last one, I always just have this urge to keep going. Okay. This is going to be the last one, I swear. And then I'm not. And then I'm done. I'm done. Why am I like this? I think I got it.